The environment has been changed.
What we're saying is have a heart.
We've got to be able to regenerate our
There'll be
context.
people who are kind, people who are cruel, but that's life. You can be passionate about videos. I'm fine with that.
Yes, Fadiah.
I have a few things to say now because I've just been listening to what other people are saying, so I'm just trying to put my thoughts together. Firstly, I feel like on the part of Ivy and Michael, there's a lot of romanticizing of the past, you know, good old days, everybody was nice, we loved each other, we played together. I don't think that's necessarily true. I mean, I'm quite skeptical about how kind or how good people were in the past, because, and when you say that we're not as homogeneous as we used to be, I think society has always been heterogeneous. You can never say that a society is homogeneous. You know, my childhood was in the 90s, so you know it's more competitive, etc. So whatever. But the point is, I don't think the past was necessarily better, and I always believe in looking forward. So another thing is that you say that there's a lot of problems now, right? You know, it's not just race problems. So we have like LGBT, we have the foreigners, we have this and that. It's just that now, with social media, with the internet, people are speaking out more. So it just seems like these things are more obvious when they've always been there. So the question now, you know, how do we go forward? You know, I don't want to keep looking back and romanticizing the past because I don't see the point in that. I mean, of course, we can learn certain things from the past, but you know, a lot of structural things have changed. You know, the way we govern ourselves as a society has changed. So how do we do it? I think just create more room for openness. I mean, just to talk about anything and everything. We don't have to be afraid of it. And this is something that I'm personally quite optimistic about, because in NUS, I am a teaching assistant. So I mean, I get to conduct tutorials and I love engaging with my students. You know, they're all undergrads, and I do see potential in that people actually want to hear things that are politically incorrect. You know, people want to be honest about things. People are more open, and I see this as a positive sign of maturity. That, you know, our younger students, I mean, not everyone, I can't say this for everyone, but I do see that potential. And I feel like people who are older, who have had more experience, should encourage that. You know, rather than silencing people, just listen to what these young people have to say. And also another thing I want to say is that I think we are only limiting ourselves when we keep talking about things in terms of like race or gender. I mean, because we are never really one thing at the same time, you know. Like, say, I can call myself Malay, Muslim, but I'm also many things at the same time. And I mean, that's the reality of people. Everybody is like that. And it only becomes, oh, I'm really sorry.
No, that's okay. I wanted to sort of pick up on that, but whenever you're done.
I'll stop rambling after this. I mean, I think
You're making a lot of sense. If our young people can think and talk like you, I think we have got a good...
A lot of young people can think, you know, and we shouldn't underestimate
I just want to correct something. I'm very happy we are going back to the past. You know why? Because I see young people like you, who is a mirror of me. I see young people who work for me. Like my scribe, she's a 27-year-old highly intelligent person, Singaporean Chinese, Boston University journalism graduate. She came to work on my farm. She doesn't want to go and be a drone in some organization. And I see a lot more younger people of this generation who are like us, who are smart, who are in a way colorblind. They're still conscious of their background and who they are, what they are, but they are kinder. Yeah, so I'm very, you know, we are going back to the, and I'm hopeful. Steve, I'm hopeful. I think the only thing we got to do is to stop making everything concrete. Let's stop building more and more and more. I saw the other day Singapore planning, or what, in 2030 they're going to build 700,000 more HDB flats. Who is it for?
New babies.
What is the population that we are looking at?
So how do you think we should be able to integrate as a society?
I believe first to encourage space. I mean, I believe in stuff like, you know, having intercultural or interfaith dialogues, because I think that's the first step. I think the first step towards having a more integrated society is to just be able to understand each other better. You don't have to agree with everyone. You don't have to agree on anything. But the point is just to understand. But I think it also has to begin with a certain level of
does understanding lead to integration? Does understanding
let me jump in.